So I see Marco grinning over there. Luckily, it's a friendly grin. It's the kind of grin that says it's all good, rather than I'm suiting up or gloving up. So Marco, you're going to chat a little bit, and we're going to go swap microphones, or how shall we do this?
If I don't just boil away before that time comes.
Cool. We're going to do a quick sound change. But it's amazing. Just like Alex, you look so much better when you... not better. Sorry, that slipped out a little bit wrong.
I'll remember that.
Bigger. Bigger is always better. But yeah, it's quite a suit. I'm going to give this thing to you for now. And,
thanks, Peter. Well, isn't this a pretty sight? Yeah, thank you very much, Alex, Mr. Alexander Sletton, for leaving the suit behind for me. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there having a good chuckle about this, seeing me all dressed up in blue and the snowsuit. But yeah, it's much appreciated, and it's very, very hot, especially for the fact that I'm sitting about a meter away from a fire. I can already feel my body temperature rising. So I'm starting to maybe believe that Alex, because of the vast majority of his time he spent in Norway, maybe his blood started to cool down a little bit, and he struggled with the cold temperatures. Yeah, it's quite a warm suit. It's quite nice and puffy and padded, and I'm sure it's going to serve me quite well in the cold winter months. And maybe if I put on a little bit too much weight in the summer, I can just wear the suit to sweat it off a little bit, and maybe lose a little bit of weight. I've got a little personal sauna here now. But yeah, it was a sad day to see Alex heading out, and when he left this little present out for me, I was quite appreciative. So it's thank you very much, Mr. Alex Sletton, and if you see me running around with this, at least you know it's a nice cold chilly morning out over here. It has to get quite cold for me to wrap up like this, but with the winter right in the middle of the winter now, it's going to become quite useful out over here.
I can really see you boiling there.
Thank you very much.
Make sure the sound's right. We did a very quick change. Matteo, does that all sound good? All good. Thumbs up is always a good sign.
Peter, would you mind if I took us off quickly? It's getting quite warm over here.
Well, Marco, I've been out here almost 3.5 months, so I'm not quite sure how to answer that. Just kidding. Of course. Sorry for putting you on the spot there, but it's just it's quite a suit.
It's just that piece over there.
Sheesh, you're boiling there.
Yeah, no, I'm sweating a little bit. I'm starting to heat up, but no, it's all good. It's all good, and yeah, it's just nice actually to, and I'm sure this is something that's going to carry on as the night goes on, and we carry on sitting around the fire to reminisce about old friends and good times that we've had, and it has been good with Alex. And I'm sure you guys have had a couple of really interesting experiences out there in the bush with Alex on camera and you presenting, and I know I sure have good memories with him out here.
Yeah, and again, immediately what I thought about when Marcus said that, two things actually. Marcus, nice to sit around the fire with you. We've had some very good talks around the fire, and I hope we will still have many of them. Last Sunday's chat I really enjoyed. We both sat down here and not really know what to talk about, and in the end it really is quite easy. There's essentially 3 of us around the fire talking, but also lots of us, like I said earlier, lots of people sitting around, and it's always a pleasure to chat. But coming back to Alex, one of the things I really enjoyed, and please forgive me if I remember the name wrong, I think it was Valerie, but also various other people, I can't remember all the names, made some beautiful memories, photographs, videos and so on for Alex, and one of them that I watched a few times actually, I literally got emotional when I saw it. I called Alex in, he was in his blue suit, and I said, well, you've got to sit down and watch this. It was really very endearing and beautiful to see the response from all of you to Alex, who was a friend to more of us than just the crowd here on the ground. He meant a lot to a lot of people, and yeah, I'm sure you'll hear lots more of and about Alex over the next while. But thank you very much for all the videos. Actually, just while in the FCC now, already pictures coming through from the drive earlier, from the fireside as we're chatting. The involvement of everyone is really been spectacular. It is something that means a lot to everyone at WildEarth, and ultimately to you. You are as much part of WildEarth as anyone sitting here at the moment.
Yeah, no, it's always appreciated, Peter. It's fantastic when we get or seeing all the feeds that come through, and little video clips that are made, and the energy that people put into it, and it's it always puts a smile on our faces over here, and we love it when people get involved. So keep it up, everyone out there. It's great. We love it, and we love that you love it, and we love it. So it's all good, in my opinion.
Yeah, for sure. No, it is. It is something that, again, I must be careful to not talk about it too much just yet, because then I'll start rambling. But as many of you know, Marco, you've shared a large part of it, Raw being out there, and also with Rex in the last while, but Mateo as well, since he's been here. It's been a very interesting time for me personally as well, and I always feel bad about bringing myself up within this, because ultimately WildEarth is what this is about. Everything from the chief all the way down to everyone else going on drive, and everyone running around and enjoying it. But it has been an amazing personal growth for me the last 3.5 months or so, 3.5 months about, yeah. A lot of things have happened. I've shared things with you that I never thought I would be talking about around a Fire Live or on Game Drive and so on. And it really has been a huge pleasure for me, Mark, and I actually want to extend it personally to you, since you're sitting here at the moment. It's been really awesome having that friendship, and that extends all the way through to you as well, wherever in the world you might be at the moment. It's been something that has opened my eyes to how people can communicate, and like I said a few times, and I'm sure I'll ramble on it many times again in future, it is something very special that's happening here at the moment, and it's amazing to be part of it. I don't even understand all of it. None of us really understand what's going on most of the time. We just know that we're passionate about what we do, and that we will keep on going no matter what. We will keep on trying everything possible, and you see, there I go rambling. That's why I must slow down.
No, Peter, one thing I've learned is that people love your rambling. There's a lot of people out there, and getting it from the FCC, a lot of, and it's great to see that people's appreciation for just your ability to be able to just open up and just be yourself. And I think that's what everyone loves. We all just try to be ourselves out over here. We are just being ourselves out here, and it's the good life out here in the bush, and the things that we experience, and to be able to share that with everybody. Whatever life throws us, whether it's a big change in personal life, or whether it's a little wire that melted on the vehicle and almost burnt down the jigger. So there's a lot of things, and everyone appreciates what's going on out there, and we appreciate the feedback of the changes that happen out here, and the problems that we experience, and how you see it. So it's just a great space to be in, to be able to share all the things that go on out here in this lifestyle, living out here in the bush, and bringing live safaris to the rest of the world. So it's it's just great having everyone involved.
Yeah, no, it is a super ride. I cannot think of anything else I'd rather be doing.
Well, talking about super rides, it's been a super long ride for you this time around, hasn't it, Peter? You've been out in the bush for just under 3 months stint. That's quite a long period of time. For anyone who's not so familiar with the way we work a cycle out over here, it's typically we spend 6 weeks in the field, in the bush, and then we take a 2-week break just to get some time to let the mind wander a little bit, and get away and do some things for ourselves. And Peter did a double spell this one round, and it's always tough. And being a guide for a while, and having lived in the bush for a long period of time, I know it's a 3-month stint can be quite long. And you've come slowly to the end of it now, Peter. And you've got a good mate out here with you, who's going to be joining you out on the road for your little break. So why not bring your mate Rory in there?
It's been a good run just while Rory's coming in. Also, just thank you, I want to say actually to WildEarth, and that includes everyone with us around the fire at this moment. It's been awesome for me to have friends come over, friends that came over a while back, Hendrik and Andre. Roy at the moment, he's been out here before with us, back in the days at the tank still, and also of course Leishan. It's been a very special time bringing personal, very, very close people in my life in here, and first of all them feeling welcome in camp, and also them feeling and being made to feel so welcome by you. It really means a great deal. It really does. So yeah.
Yeah, Rory, how are you doing over there? Well, now I can hear you, so you got away with that comment over there. Yeah, come down and have a chat, and you guys are going to be heading off in the next couple of days, and I'm sure you got a lot to talk about. But Peter, it was great sitting around chatting with you again, as always. I'm just going to go peel off my 25 layers that I've got around my body at the moment, and yeah, I'll probably see you nice and early tomorrow morning.
Mark, I must say, look a bit better. When I came down here, you were really hot there. That thing is warm.
Yeah, it is.
Tomorrow morning is going to be cold enough for it, maybe.